In this video, I want to briefly give a defense of prayer, and this is, I guess I want to talk about a couple videos that have been put on YouTube within the last couple of years. I haven't, seen those videos for a little while, but it's typical within the atheist community. If you like Mr. Epsilon or Jacqueline Lynn, people like that. It's there's kind of this attitude that prayer does nothing. That's the kind of thing I want to argue against, and I'm not going to do it from as much a religious belief standpoint, because I do believe in God and I am a Christian, and I am the belief that I'm of the belief that God hears my prayers and everything. I am of that belief. However, that's not. I'm not going to argue about that because I know that you have beliefs about the world that are different from mine, and I respect that. But I guess I want to combat the atheist statement that to pray does absolutely nothing, and I want to think about people praying in the hypothetical case of God not existing. The thing that I've heard from videos in the past couple of years about prayer is that it does come from an atheist standpoint, but it's like they think God doesn't exist. Therefore, when you pray, you are basically sitting down and talking about it, I guess, to nobody, and that you could be doing something much better to if let's say your friend has cancer, or your friend is not making ends meet, and is in a very bad money situation, and you pray about that. In the hypothetical case that a God does not exist, given somebody like myself praying, in the hypothetical case of God not existing, I don't think that prayer is a worthless thing. I think that it's concern towards others that you might you might pray about, but it's when you pray about something, you're in deep concern about it. You're concerned about it, and you are of the disposition to do more things than just pray about it. The thing I've heard from various atheists in the past few years, I've been on YouTube about 4 years, is that when you pray, you are using that as an excuse to not help the person. If I'm praying about somebody who is in a bad money situation, rather than helping them, I'm using my prayer, as a replacement, I guess, for helping them, or for helping them out. It's possible that people may do that. People may pray and be like, okay, well, that's done. I don't have to worry about them anymore. I've given it to God. Now I can move on with my life. Hope they'll be fine. But I've prayed about it, so it's fine. But personally, in the hypothetical case of God not existing and me praying about my friend who hypothetically also is in a bad money situation, I most of the time, people who are Christians, and people who are religious at all, most of the time, not religious, but most Christians. I don't know about other religions, to talk about their disposition to act. But I know about Christians, that I know that in the hypothetical case of God not existing, and a Christian praying about something, they're not doing that as a as a replacer for helping someone or doing something that is practical. They are praying about it because that's what they know to do, but they also have this inherent disposition to act, and they have a concern, deep concern for the person that they're praying about. So if they pray about it, they have this deep inherent disposition to help them and to change things practically. And I think that is a defense for prayer, and in the hypothetical case of God not existing. I think God does exist, so I think that prayer does change the spiritual atmosphere, and God hears our prayers, I think, and I believe that, but to defend prayer in the hypothetical case of God not existing, I don't think that prayer. I guess I wish I had a video that I could link you to, that somebody who's saying this, but I've heard this many times. That prayer is a replacer for acting. I think that prayer makes you more concerned. It makes you think about them more, and gain more of a disposition to act, and gain more concern, and more concern for something. If you are, of the Christian type, at least. I don't know about Muslims. I don't know about Buddhists, of their disposition to help others. But I know that the Christians, they have when they pray about somebody who is in need, they have an inherent disposition to act and to help them out. Thanks. If you have any comments, please comment on the side here. I'd love to discuss things with you.